As an INFJ myself, I don't want to admit this, but INFJs are not all saints.
The INFJ personality is essentially a personality built for and to absorb trauma. It's the most traumatic personality type because of like every little detail about it. Let me go down the stack and I'll show you why the INFJ is built for trauma. Before I do, I also want to caveat this, that some would say that Jesus is an INFJ and some would say that Hitler is an INFJ. So it's considered like the ultimate personality type, but most people are traumatized with it. Rarely do you see an INFJ with a lot of power, but those who do have the power help a lot of people.
There are very few personality types that are as enigmatic and seemingly contradictory as the INFJ. While we are often praised for our empathy, vision, and drive to inspire humanity, our rare souls also possess a dark side that's frequently overloaded. You see, the very same transcendent wisdom and zeal that allow INFJs to be society's catalyst can also mutate into the deepest obsession and manipulative control when left unbalanced. By the way, hi, my name is Minded. I'm one of the creators on this channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot. And if you want more content about empaths, INFJs, dark empaths, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel as we make videos every week and we'd love to grow the family. So now let's get into it. Now, there are two types of villains that the INFJ can become if their dark side is left unchecked. The first one is the narcissist crusader. INFJs are highly empathetic. However, we can develop an undetectable God complex about our noble vision and life purposes. We have a desire to uplift the world, and if left to the extreme, it can turn into arrogant self-righteousness. We start to have this growing belief that we alone know what's best. And honestly, it doesn't help that we tend to be right. I'm sorry, we just are. The I in our personality type is all about intuitiveness, which we will get into later. It's a blessing and a curse. Once we put ourselves on this moral high pedestal above the rest, the INFJ can be seen as a bit controlling. We can start to feel entitled to use any means necessary to get what we need. This is very similar to how narcissists tend to work, using tactics like duplicity, gaslighting, or outright subjugating of others' free will. INFJs can become very good at this because we are masters of analyzing and mirroring people's behavior. We observe, we analyze, and we practice. Some people even view INFJs as philosophical fascists, stubbornly clinging to their cause. And I will tell you from experience, if the INFJ has a goal in mind, they will do everything to get there, come hell or high water. The next villain that the INFJ can turn into is the Doomsday Prophet. This one is just as bad as it sounds. INFJ's incredible intuitive perception can also be our own worst enemy. We can become blinded with cynical, catastrophic foresight about the future. Remember the I that I mentioned earlier? This is where it comes in. We are highly intuitive beings, with some even going as far as saying the INFJs are spiritual beings, starseeds, or psychics. Again, it doesn't help that we tend to be right about things. While this can be a blessing, it can just as easily be a curse. A negative INFJ plants seeds of nihilism and paranoia in themselves and others around them. In their eyes, every corporation, government institution, or collective endeavor is irrevocably corrupt and false. Are they wrong, though? Seeing the chaos around the world can turn an INFJ into a revolutionary anarchist. They infect others with their conspiracy-laden darkness until their movement becomes an uncompromising cult. Now, I know these two are the major villains. However, there is a sidekick that deserves an honorable mention: the obsessive truth seeker. INFJs are philosophers consumed by piercing life's deepest enigmas about consciousness, existence, and mankind's hidden potential. We crave wisdom and are dripping with self-awareness. However, this craving can quickly degenerate into unhealthy fixation and dissociative escape from reality. In simple terms, we think far too deeply about far too many things far too often. INFJs can develop elaborate justifications, continuing on their never-ending quest for higher meaning. In this elitist state, the INFJ vilifies small trivialities and societal conditioning as forces oppressing their ascension to truth. They believe nothing and question everything, and trust me, it's annoying AF.
INFJs are weird. Everybody knows it. But what makes us so weird? People could never really tell you. They said, yeah, there's something off about them. They're different. But let's talk about the habits that actually make us different. We even get stuck on people that we actually didn't even have such a long relationship with. Sometimes we get stuck on people that we have met once. And this is something we keep hidden. We experience every future possible scenario in our mind. And we feel it so deeply that just thinking about those situations gives us a high.
お久しぶりですね、先生。あの時みたいに打つかい。
INFJ who hasn't embraced their dark side is actually more dangerous. And dangerous in a way that you can hurt somebody without wanting to, in a way that you burst out in situations that are just overwhelming to you, and situations that have just pushed you to the edge and you don't know how to get out of that anymore. That is a dangerous INFJ. That is an INFJ who can't really control their emotions.
By the way, I hope you subscribe because here's one of the videos that YouTube said that you would like.